Without the rain, the water, everything goes so dry and it dies. So that's why water is very important. We have the fresh water running through this land here. Our bana. Birds need bana, people need bana, the land need bana. And today we need that water. Our water is meaningful in spiritual growth, physical growth. So life of the water is so important.
So if you look at this lagoon here, there's how many trees around it, how many grass around it, how many biodiversity that makes up that, that particular area in terms of the biodiversity around it, makes that water is pure. It's natural water. That's what it needs, in order to strive along. So that comes from the water table. So at certain points, from the water table that it comes out, it needs to have vegetation around it, like springs and all that, that will keep that water, natural.
Yeah, we do our water quality here and we test for the pH levels, oxygen, the salt content. Yeah, there's a range of stuff that we have to look in with the water quality testing. And then we get samples and they get sent off to the laboratory and that goes into a database, so for future reference. So if a mine or something does come through and there's a difference, well, we can tell them, this is why.
The bauxite here, it acts like a filter. When the rain, big rain comes, water everywhere, and it soaks into the ground. You got the bauxite to filter it. And when it hits down to the basin, like big water basin, for all this country is big water basin. And that's what water them big trees, and the big trees keep it cool. And the water comes out of it, when you see in the springs up this way, it's real crystal blue. And these people what lived here, they must have respected this place.
If they take out so many thousand of megalitres down at, say, where Arakun or down the west coast, then on the east coast, where the water table comes through from New Guinea and all that, it drops it down 3 meters. So a lot of biodiversity that would sort of feed on that or rely on that water quality, like such as plants and animals and even humans, would be getting less and less.
I've been taught by the old people that the mineral keeps our bana very clean. It cleans the water. And that's how the mineral under the ground connects with the water. He gives energy to the water. That's why we should look after our Mother Earth, the land, and especially what lies under the land. The mineral has connections to the water, to our bana.
Three-quarters of Cape York is mainly wetlands. It is important that we protect and preserve these from large-scale mining and large-scale agriculture. A lot of our waterways are drying up due to the fact that land management practices are not carried out properly on land. This is where we're having problems with cattle dying on lagoons and dams and creating problems. We need to do proper land management practices, and it needs to start here in Cape York.
We're off to the Coleman River to check out the tourist camps, and also we're checking the Chilligo Pocket Swamp for cattle. They usually get bogged here as well. Well, this one's been sort of decomposed. You can see that the pigs and the dingoes have been at it.
The water's not good, like it's polluted, the dead cattle here, and it's not good for the native animals coming down here to get a drink, because the water's all dirty and milky, and yeah, it doesn't smell good at all. And like, we're trying to look after the environment as well, all the native plants and what we've got in the water, yeah, we're trying to take care of that as well.
This sort of thing being in here just pollutes the water, just makes it bad, not really good for anything. Yeah, well, at this point there's not much we can do about this one, but any others really will try and get here earlier before this sort of happens.
This is one of our major problems we're having here now with we've got cattle dying in bog holes over here, and this is a major threat to our bird life and the quality of the water. That's the problem we've been having. We have this problem every year.
Yeah, people are there. They're no good. I'll get rid of them, you know. They're no good to rule the country up, you know. I got all the water muddy. Look what they do there. Even all lilies, no good. Oh, yeah, people is no good. Like the old days. Everything was good. You know, lilies all grew up. Oh, God, you see anyal everywhere. You Naruto.
We need to start working together as a team. The community, the private sector, and the government. We all need to be working together to get on top of this very serious threat on some of our waterways here.
Wherever a river is, it's a bloodstream running through our country, running through our vein. Springs, lagoon, water, all very important to us, and it's also sacred water. It's got its own power, like electricity. All rivers connect up right across Australia. And I say all creeks are sacred, but if it run and if it's been destroyed, dug up, and that water, you could stop running, and then you have no water.